I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, should be working now. Today, welcome Sapsara to the stream. You had a really bad EOJCA. Oh, damn, okay. What happened in the last round? Because I think I saw you were on like 2 out of 4. So, final round basically will decide if you had a good tournament or not. Okay, 2.5. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I mean, you're playing in like, you're playing upper section, playing some older kids. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Like 50%. It's probably not great. But it's also not a bad tournament, I think. Oh god, what am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's train 43 minutes today. We're going to have a bit of a more normal stream. But before we get into just training some Woodpecker, I wanted to say that I need to stay positive and keep trying to market my course, because I made a tweet today that I got 93 views and a single like. Which is just awful, given I actually put effort into making like a good tweet. And I made a poll at the end, and more people said that C3 was a bad idea than a good idea. So, definitely not looking good. But hey, what can we do? Twitter is, a pretty cursed place to be anyway. So let's not get ourselves down, and let's just keep trying to do the best we can. So I'm gonna work on some intermediate tactics today. Oh no, my camera's gonna be on the wrong side. Right, so I literally prepared the wrong one. Okay, let me quickly do this. Do I wanna mess around with this? You know what? I think I will just move this camera to the right hand side, and I will rename and redo these at a later date. No way, you lost both games of the Alakine. Crazy. Alakine's so bad for standard chess. I mean, did you write down the moves, Sapsara? Like, those Alakine games I'm interested to see. Because there's no reason why the Alakine can't be good enough in classical. Like seriously. Like, it should be fine. So, yeah, the tournament is basically this junior event that... it's kind of hype. You're going to get to 2000 Classical to play Journey to Master. Nice. Yeah, I don't know when I'm next going to organize it. Probably you've got the whole summer to prepare. Can we play together, says Cumbrian? Probably not this streamer. I'm probably just going to do a bunch of chessable Woodpecker exercises, and then we'll see how that goes. Welcome, Arav, to the stream. And welcome, Faz, if I didn't say so already. Yeah, they have brutal opinions, unfortunately. Yes. I struggle to find the basic tactics quickly. Yeah, I'm proficient with intermediate ones. That's interesting. Let's give this a go. So, 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I heard of. This is definitely a decent result. Okay, so let's begin. So bishop d4 looks like the move. If they take back, we go rook takes g3. But then queen takes... but then we've got rook g8. And that wins the queen, which should be enough. If bishop d4, pawn takes, rook takes g3, pawn takes... Then queen h2 is mate. So that means this is looking good. Okay, they move. But we can take on g3 anyway. Taking on g3 looks really good. Okay, nice. Interesting how they didn't give... Oh, I can just take immediately? Oh dear. I was looking at rook takes g3, and if queen takes, then rook g8. But I can actually take on h2. I missed this. Yes, I'm sorry. Send me the Alakine games on Lichess. I want to see them. Because the worst thing that you can do is basically see a result based on an opening and then blame the opening and then not play the opening, even if it's actually the best fit for you. So I really want to see if it's actually the opening at fault and your ability to play the opening is struggling, or if it's nothing to do with the opening at all. Like, that's the question. We got to be very careful with our conclusions, especially when the sample size is 2 games, right? Like, we got to be very careful. Like, maybe you're right. Maybe Alakine's not for you, but we need to make sure that that's the right call. Rook takes e6 looks the most tempting to me. If pawn takes, then we've got this discovery. At the very least, we've got bishop h6, picking up the queen. So rook e6, king takes e6, then what? We can go queen e4 check, and this is where, if the king moves, we got queen takes b7, and we keep up a huge initiative. And with 3 pieces hunting down an exposed king, this should be winning. But let's just calculate anyway. So rook e6, king e6, queen e4, king d7, queen takes b7, king e6 back, probably rook e1, king f5, queen e4 mate. Right? So this looks really strong. And if they don't take back, then at least we've won a piece. Nice. Okay. Aha, it went this way. Why isn't... Yeah, queen e4 is just mate. Yo, Steinitz is tripping. Steinitz missed the mate in 1? That's crazy. Okay, check Lichess, I've sent the game. Okay, maybe if I do a bunch of these exercises and I feel like I've done enough, then I'll check your game in the stream. Otherwise, I'll just do it in my own time. Allow him to do woodpecker and peace. Thank you, Arab. Let's focus on the stream. But okay, these messages I don't mind, to be absolutely clear. Okay, let's go. So you guys can try and solve these as well. So feel free to write your answers in the chat. I wonder if we can take on c6, rook takes c6, and rook takes b4, and claim that this endgame is really promising. I mean, it definitely looks better for black, but maybe it's not as good as the starting position. I mean, why give up an exchange if we don't have to? Like, what else can we play? Maybe e3? e3, if the pawn takes, then we can play rook g6 or something, and we've got, like, good chances here. Okay, yeah, that's what Faz says as well. Yeah, I mean, e3, I don't see any other alternative, really. Like, if e3, let's say, he can't play rook f1, so what can he do, right? It's really strong. And rook g6. Okay, very nice. Is it e3? Very nice, Arab. Let's go. Okay, so let's move to this next one. Now, hold on a sec. In this position, we can take on c6, but if we take on c6, I mean, we're just equalizing our material, right? And also, if we take on c6, we're losing the queen, right? So we need to take on d1. If they take back with the king, maybe there we can take on c6. What's going on here? Maybe there's also argument to say rook e8 might even win more than just trading the pieces and picking up c6. Rook e8, bishop takes c6, rook e8, bishop takes e8, rook takes e8. In that position, king f2. How do we finesse this? If rook h e8, bishop takes e8, rook takes e8, king f2. We've got queen e3 check, king f1. Then we can take on f3. They can't take back with the queen because of mate. They have to take back with the pawn. And then we go bishop c5. And we're threatening, if queen e1, we've got queen takes f3. How else do they defend f2? If queen d2, queen takes f3, and it's mate in 2. Yeah, so that actually looks really good. This rook e8, bishop e8, rook e8, queen f2, queen e3. Yeah, it's all very fast. Yeah, I like it. Alternative, so that means it's this one. Queen e3. And then I like taking the knight. I like taking the knight and bishop c5. Am I missing anything here? Take the knight, pawn takes bishop c5. Yeah, looks good. Looks very good. Okay, nice. So what did people say? Rook e8 is mate. Okay, nice. Did you hear about GM Ramen that hangs a queen? I have not heard about this. That sounds pretty crazy. what is the spider? The spider in the thumbnail is the thumbnail of my upcoming course, C3 Venom. As you can see here, this course is coming out in 3 days. I'm very excited. I've got some very, very nice chapters. And soon we will have a proper page. Oh, wow, we've got the video upgrade button. Yo, that's wild. And it says a 15 hours, 42 extra material. So that means there's also the total number of time. Paid video of 15 hours, and there's going to be some free hours. I didn't know that. That's sick. Extra 15 hours of paid content. Let's go. Let's go. So soon, oh, that's going to be very exciting. These details are going to be confirmed. But yeah, the spider is the thumbnail of the course. This is 1C3 Venom. We're talking about venomous spiders here. And yeah, this is my upcoming chessbook course. So this will be out in a few days. Did we get any more likes on the post? Oh no, we've got some different discussion. Yeah. Basically, I don't know if any of you heard about this, but there is a chess book that came out, which is the most sexist piece of writing I've seen in a long time, in a really long time. And basically the publishing house and the author tried to play it off as satire or something. It's just stupid. It's just a horrendously written book. It was literally suggesting it, and this was written by a woman, right? This isn't even some book written by some old misogynistic man. No, this is literally written by a woman who is just, I don't know, something ain't right. It was so cringy to read. And what's the point of writing some satire when it's a chess improvement book and the rest of the book is trying to give correct advice? It's just stupid. It's just stupid book. And of course that book's going to get a lot more publicity, but probably not in a good way. So I guess no publicity of C3 Venom is better than bad publicity of this book, right? But hey ho. In this position, I wonder if the queen is getting trapped. This was the very interesting motif of rook h2, right? This jumps out at me. And if h3, queen h5, we go g4, and the queen is trapped. Yeah. Really, really unusual queen trap, which definitely wasn't in my intuition before. Oh, he died mid-game? I did hear about this then. Yeah, that's crazy. I started playing Blitz after 2 months of longer time controls and lost 220 elo. Yo, any tips how to get back to Blitz? Well, the first thing I would say, Frizz, which is a bit too late, is I would say that when you have a 2-month break on any account, this is the prime opportunity to gain 200 elo, right? Not lose 200 elo. So, because the K factors gone back and reset, right? So, in these instances, it's a really good idea to play on an alt account, calibrate your level, get back in form, and as soon as you are playing your best chess, you realize today is the day I'm playing my best chess, then you play on your main and you gain 200 elo and you take another 2-month break. When you can get into this cycle, this is very good. On the flip side, if you've just played, because you wanted to fancy playing and you weren't in the zone, you weren't practiced, you weren't feeling it and you lost 200 elo, what to do now? Well, you're going to need to build it back little by little. You're not going to be able to just gain your 200 points like this. It's very unlikely, especially when you're feeling tilted, you're feeling horrible about your loss of 200. So you're going to need to gain little by little. And what I'd recommend is probably if you're a bit underrated right now because you've lost 200 points, try and aim to gain 50 a day. If you gain 50, you stop. So try and gain 50 a day and then get back. That's what I'd recommend. But probably the best solution is not to lose 200 points in one day in the first place because it's kind of careless, right? It's you lose 200 points and now you start carrying. It's a bit too late at that point, right? So this is some important advice, and what I'd highly recommend is you watch my video. If we go onto YouTube, this Chess Lifestyle Top 10. Oh, is my SEO that bad? Oh my god, my SEO is so bad. Um, I highly recommend Frizz. Like literally, like you wouldn't believe how useful this video is. But you watch this video here. This top 10 insights to reach 2500 online, because it's not just about reaching 2500, it's reaching any level above your peak. Like for me, reaching this 2500 at the time, it really was like a real push. And yeah, the advice in this video, like these different steps. Let me get it up. These 10 steps, like unbelievable help in terms of online chess grind. So just watch it. Seriously, just watch this video. This is the best video I've ever posted on Chess Lifestyle. I'm not kidding. So just watch it and you'll have the tips. And True is a great video. So you've watched the video? Okay, I thought Blitz was not that important, right? I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if you are playing for fun, then dropping 200, it shouldn't matter. But if it matters to you deep inside, then it does matter, and then we should take it seriously, right? So that's the thing. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, what to do here? I mean, I'm definitely a bit slow today. I mean, it's 30 degrees here in France, and I've been teaching all day, so I'm quite exhausted actually. So we're just doing a little bit of training to try stay in touch with our chess instincts. Also, yeah, Faz was mentioning about him losing some rating as well. Rapid has gone down to 2360 from 2500. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. No worries for the advice. Oh yeah, you're in France. Yes, I am. You're French as well, right, Frizz? I forgot we had this discussion, but I don't think we're so close to each other in France. I mean, it's a pretty big country, right? Okay, let's try and... Okay, so Sarah and Arif, I challenge you to find the answer before I can. So I want to see the answer in the chat, and now I've got a move already, but now it's making sure that it's working. Okay, I'm very happy with my move. Okay, so my move, near Cannes. I don't know where Cannes is, actually, so I'll have to look that up on the map. But knight c6 looks like the move. You give a check. If the queen takes, we can take the rook. Rook takes, and then we take the queen. Wait, can we? No, we're actually losing material there. Wait, so knight c6, queen takes? If we go queen takes, rook, rook takes, then we need to take here. They can take on d1, we take back. But if they take back, then we take on c5, and we do stay up an exchange. So that's good. And if knight c6 and they take with the bishop, then we can just take on c5. And I can already stop there, really, because after, like, king e8, I mean, yeah, at the very least, we can go queen takes, rook takes, king takes, and bishop takes c6, and we win a piece. So it just looks very promising, right? Okay, they took with the queen. No. I feel like I made this mistake last time. So what's wrong with my calculation? Queen d8. So if queen d8, they need to take rook takes first. And then we take here. They can take with check, we take back. They can also take on e3, but I didn't think it was a problem. I take on b7, so what am I missing? Yeah, dropping 400 points ain't healthy, man. It ain't healthy. Like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I used to also be this kind of player, but... So bishop takes c6 before queen d8 is better. Correct for us. Nice. But why? If bishop takes c6... if they take on d2, and we take back, I guess, with the rook, then they can take on e3 and they can attack our rook. I don't understand this at all. I actually feel like bishop takes c6 is even worse. Bishop takes c6, they take on d2. What are we supposed to do? If we take with the bishop and they take here, we're in exchange up. I guess that's the move. Let's have a look. So they take here instead. But this is surely bad. Then we just stay. What? This is surely good. What the hell is bishop e3? That's such an engine move. And queen takes e3 is by far the most human move. No one else is. There's some stupid checkmate. Like, what the hell was that? So if queen c6, so bishop c6, we got this right. Bishop c5 takes. Oh, and this is actually mate if we take first. I was looking at queen takes, rook takes, king takes, bishop takes c6, winning a piece. So okay, as long as we've seen we're winning a piece, that's good enough. And okay, if we can find mate, that's even better. But queen c6, here, if bishop c6, they're not even... This is why I think the woodpecker method has some lazy writing in places. So knight c6, queen c6, and rook d8. Rook d8, bishop c6. Bishop e3 here. Rook d1 is also apparently playable. Rook d1, bishop e3, and we're just a piece up. Exchange up. Yeah, exchange up is good enough. So okay, what I played is fine. And if they take on e3 first, rook d8 is not fine. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because rook d8, the rook is still attacked, right? So they can take on c6 and both. I can't take the bishop and save my rook at the same time, right? So I have to take on b7. And then this position, I'm still up in exchange. So it's still good. But the reason why this is even better is I was spooked out about rook takes d2. This comes with check. Right, so there's no time really to take this. This is even just losing, right? So I calculated this right. But this comes with check. So because this comes with check, then this is completely winning. Okay. This checkmate pattern is pretty common, actually. Which one? The one where I missed a mate, right? This one where if they take with the bishop, I take with check, and this one, right? Distract the queen and then mate on d8. Yeah, with the king in the center. Yeah, this is a common one. You don't even need the bishop. This is like that Morphy checkmate. Yeah. Okay, very interesting. So I'm glad to see that my line, I calculated it correctly. I saw that I was an exchange up and I was happy with it. But okay, basically I missed an even more winning line, which I did miscalculate. So yeah, there is a difference. Yeah, and Faz, you got it. Yeah, take c5 with check. That's the key difference, exactly. I'm going to eat a banana real quick. My setup is very shaky here, so apologies for any dips in quality of stream, but I mean compared to yesterday, probably this is even better, so. Okay, white to play. I'm almost looking at like checkmate motifs right now. Like the king looks really dodgy on e8. These queen sacks. Wait, in this position we can come here. So then what? Oh, am I promoting? Yeah, and then rook takes in its mate, right? So queen g6. Yeah, I remember this took me ages, and maybe I even failed at finding this. So I'm glad that these motifs are a bit faster. Should change my name to Banana Chef. I'm not very good at cooking bananas. Okay, what to do here? Yeah, queen sack, queen g6, nice. Steinitz was a beast. During 32 years, he was undefeated. I mean, I feel like he must have lost a game of chess. I guess undefeated means like for the world championship title, but yeah. I still think like chess back in Steinitz's time was a little bit dodgy. But okay, to be the best at a game still is impressive, even if the actual level is a bit lower than what we're used to today. I reckon if I teleported to the time of Steinitz and I played him in a game, I reckon I could become world champion. And that's not something like super cocky, it's just realistic. Like the chess level at the time, this wasn't that good. And I think I would bamboozle Steinitz with my understanding and my play. And he'd be like, how the hell do you know all this? Because I mean, the way Steinitz was playing, you got to remember that nowadays chess, there's so many principles to help guide you. Back then, there was nothing. You just basically had to like work it out yourself. But no books on chess, no books on chess strategy. I'm also undefeated in world championship matches. Yeah, let's go, Josh. Nice. E3 suddenly jumped out at me. Bishop takes, and maybe we can throw in this move. That looks like a pretty strong move. Let's go for it. Okay, nice. Next one. A part of me wants to see what happens if we give this check. Like, intuitively it feels like it shouldn't work, but actually maybe it is, right? Because if the king moves, we've got this very pretty checkmate. And if they take either way, we can throw in bishop check and pick up the queen. And, okay, losing 2 pieces for the queen is worth it, right? So we can play this move. Oh, we have the checkmate. Okay, nice. D6 because you win the piece? Nice. Good job. Tricky. I might have said E3 there. I definitely didn't mean E3 if I did. I think knight f7 looks good. If rook f7, then knight g6. Also, welcome Josh to the stream. If knight f7, king f7, do we have a follow-up here? So maybe it's not this. Maybe it's knight e6, right? If pawn takes, we still get the fork. And if the rook moves somewhere, I guess we can pick up a pawn. So yeah, knight e6 looks good. I'm pretty sure taking on h8 has to be better. Why can't I move? What am I missing? Okay, no, my laptop's just glitching. I thought I was in check or something and I couldn't play. They decide to play one more move. What is the move here? Probably takes on e6 because then I escape with knight f7, or if they take on e6, I play knight g6, right? So, oh, okay. Wait, did it say wrong or alternative? I think it said wrong. I didn't see what it said. Bruh. And now we can take on e6 and escape, right? Surely. Oh, my laptop is glitching. It says it's incorrect again. Have I miscounted? So if we save the knight, wait a sec. In this position, if I take on e6, they take back. Well, here I can play f5 check and I can save the knight. But if I save the knight, is it not enough? No, I'm in exchange up. That's good enough. Well, what is this? Yeah, maybe we have something even stronger, but I really don't care. What is going on here? Takes. And here, is it really that bad to play the move takes on e6? Wow, takes on e6 is still a game. f4, finish the game immediately. Takes on e6. Okay, king takes e6, knight g6, yeah, it's huge advantage. So knight e7, if we try and play knight f7, yeah, the knight can't escape. I made this mistake last time as well. Oh my god, we're even lost. I made this mistake last time. I basically just looked to see if I can escape. And the thing is, knight f7 is not an escape. I'm still trapped. That's the problem. I'm still trapped here. So, yeah. Really need to find f4 and play for this e5, right? Yeah, move like g6 would scare me. I don't think this was played. But now, taking on e6 is all the rage. Because now on knight e7, this is a different story, apparently. Why isn't this the same? Oh, now they can play knight h6. Oh, to see, this is so difficult. But I guess it's important to see. You have to see that basically black doesn't have time to play g6 and king g7 because g6 weakens the h6 pawn. Like, you have to see that much, otherwise you shouldn't really play f4 unless you see this. But yeah, interesting. Okay, to be fair, this is Steinitz, right? So maybe I wouldn't be able to beat Steinitz and become world champion. Maybe I'd blunder some simple tactic and lose. But I would hope that my chess understanding would be enough to beat someone who has very little chess understanding, right? My laptop is glitched. Okay, I mean, I thought king e7, queen d6 is mate, and this is just the same, right? I just give the check first, and then give the mate. Okay. Nice tactic though, nice theme. Knight d6 jumps out at me as a move, basically cutting the coordination of the pieces. If rook takes, we mate. And yeah, if they don't take, we're going to take on d4. And if they play c5, what can we play? I guess we can play rook. Rook takes d4, pawn takes d4, queen e6. King h8, and then knight f7. Maybe we even have mate. We definitely have mate. And it's actually important that we have mate because we've even got back rank problems. No, we don't. The pawn is on d4. So we're definitely winning there. We're definitely winning. Okay, knight d4, yeah, and then this was where we have this rucksack, yeah, and this is winning. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna find this unless the time control is 15 plus 10. Aha. Knight c7, queen d6, queen d8, mate. Aha. The king is in center. Yeah, throw as many pieces as possible. Yeah, no, this f4 move definitely is very fair. Now to move d5 check, they can't take the queen because of bishop e4. d5 check if they play king d7. We go bishop b5, c6, and what there? d5 check, king d7. Oh, then I can go pawn takes c6, pawn takes c6, bishop c6, king c6, queen h1. Boom. Skewering the king to the rook. So if d5 check, where else can they go? They can go king c5 or king b6. If they go king c5, we can probably go bishop e3 check, forcing king takes d5. Looks so promising. Queen h1, king e5, bishop d4, king f4 forced. Queen e4 check, king g5. I mean, they're somehow escaping, but I just don't believe it. Like, my intuition says it's 100% winning, this d5, king c5. Probably it's something else. d5, king c5, bishop e3, king takes d5. Queen h1, king e5. Oh, we can play bishop g5 checkmate. Bishop g5 checkmate, revealing the rook, right? So that's mate. So d5, king b6. We can go bishop e3. Again, black has c5, which I think is actually what the engine plays in this position. But yeah, d5, king b6, king e3. If king a5, then we go b4, king a4. And I think this was where there was just like some slow play, where somehow this was winning. Check, king a4. We could go bishop c2, king a3. I mean, a king is so weak there. At the very least, we can play bishop b3 and threaten this bishop c1. Like, it's so strong. So let's look at this final. I think that's, I mean, you know, they're not even winning material there. d5, they're not even taking the pawn, right? So it has to be good. So d5, king b6. If bishop e3, c5. What are we doing here? If we take en passant with check, if king takes c6. Maybe there's not a follow-up there. But if d5, king b6, bishop e3, c5, we take... No, we don't take en passant, we play something else. What else do we have? Ah, there we've got queen d8. And there they can go queen c7. And then we can go... What can we play? Maybe we can play rook e8 there. And if queen takes, rook takes, we pin the bishop, we hit the knight. Is that enough to be winning? We're also threatening the d6 pawn there, so it feels very promising. Right? What's the final material there? So let me look at that again. d5, king b6, bishop e3, c5, queen d8, queen c7. Rook e8, queen e8, rook d8, and yeah, we're hitting the knight and the pawn. The thing is, though, we are a piece down, though. We are a piece down. But I mean, we get 3 pawns for the piece. Man, I don't know. If d5, king b6, bishop e3, c5, queen d8, queen c7. Man, I don't know. I don't see it. What are people saying? Queen h1 is wild. I agree, Frizz. What a move. Aha, there is. You do not have to give Arav £100 either. So basically, if you message me on Lichess, I will send you the link. The reason why I haven't made the link public is because I used to have an old Chess Lifestyle server, and it would get terrorized by bots and people spamming NSFW content, and I tried to increase the safety measures. It was still too much to handle, and yeah, it just wasn't really a vibe. So I've made like a new community that's kind of like a more close-knit, and yeah, if you promise not to spam NSFW content, then so basically you may join. So if you send me a message on Ponziani Master, I will add you. So d5, bishop check, queen check, and here, oh my god, I don't even have rook e8. My bishop is blocking. Ah, for God's sake. That's so poor. I guess bishop g5 is actually such a nice move, because if queen takes, bishop takes, and that's mate, so that means the knight is hanging. And if they play knight h6, I can go queen c7, king c7, rook e7. Ah, that's so good. That's so nice. Oh, that's not even a move? Bruh, why? How is this not the move? Oh, we can just take the knight immediately. Oh, I didn't see this. I couldn't see this. Yeah, maybe d5 is too complicated to be the answer. No, I don't think so. I mean, to be honest, I reckon you can already play d5 as soon as you see that they can't take d5. Because if they can't take d5, then at the very worst, you basically played a move that forced your opponent to have to move their king. How bad can it really be, right? So it's... What is this 9,999 ELO puzzle? Yeah, this one was a bit tough, but I should have seen the free piece at the end, to be honest. I don't think it was too bad. Right, so in this position, Materials equal, however, our knight is being attacked. If we attack theirs, there's all the potential for them to take, but we can take. Maybe this isn't so good. They can take on d7 with check, you know, it's not so good. What if we take here? If they take with a knight, they lose the queen. If they take with the queen, then we give a skewer, this pin. So what are we waiting for? Why aren't we just taking this? What am I missing? I literally don't see it. Okay, so they surprise us by taking on c5. Now, if we take on... Sorry, on f4. If we take on f4 and they take with the queen, we've still got bishop c5. If we take on f4 and they take with a knight, that's the point. But they can now defend everything. But this was where I seem to remember there was a red herring here. Because I thought we could take here first, remove this problem, and when they take back in whichever way, queen takes, pawn takes, or just pawn takes, we just take on f4 and we're happy. But the problem is if we take here and they take back with the pawn, and we take on f4, they go here. And suddenly we're actually losing the exchange. So in this position, if we take and they take, it might be one of these red herring answers where this is actually the best we can hope for. Maybe that we've got queen h4 check and we continue an attack. Maybe that's the point. I think this was the answer. Yeah, and then here we need to make a call. Are we playing queen h4? Are we going to play bishop? No, we're not going to play that. We lose the queen. So it's either trade or queen h4. And definitely, given how weak that king is, I would play queen h4 here. This definitely looks like the better move. Yeah, and then now was bishop c5. Or is it f3? I don't know. I don't know. What's stronger? I'd play either bishop c5, maybe knight f6 looks good as well. Everything looks good. Maybe we want to do this just to limit this knight. Nice. Okay, we got there. Fantastic. Is this correct? Lichess account to message Ponziani Master? Yes, that is correct. So basically you message me there after the stream, I'll have a look. Well, I'll probably get dinner first, and then sometime tonight I'll add you to the study. Bishop g5 has got to be winning. Black is in Zugzwang. Yeah, bishop g5, that was, last puzzle, very nice. Right. Justin Ricker, welcome to the stream. You said f6 here. I don't know at what point you said f6. Maybe in this line where we're taking on f3, they take back, and then we take on f4, they play queen d4. If we play f6, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. Why is that not a move? Why is that not a possible move? That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Justin Ricker. Let's have a look. So in this position, if we took on f3, oh, what? It wasn't this motif at all. I completely got the wrong motif. I thought I was in trouble here. But exactly, there's f6 and there's even bishop c5. Oh my days. Okay, my laptop is going to run out of charge, but I think I should be fine. Famous last words. I don't know if I want to sort this out with 30 seconds. Yeah, you know what? Let's sort this out. 1 second. Let's sort this out. Okay. In with the clutch charger. Okay, so let's finish what we're looking at here. So yeah, first of all, I've even got bishop c5. So yeah, exactly, completely missed this. But the point is on knight f3, so I completely missed the point. Is actually this queen d5. So while the queen is not controlling the square, we attack the rook, and what happens if rook b8? Now you probably take, and now you can't take on f4. Oh, so it's actually pinning this pawn as well. What a joke. What a joke. you'll get a very helpful reply from either account. It's at your own risk, sus. Basically, if you message tricky, that's up to you. Okay, so yeah, this is actually really interesting. This Queen D5 motif. I didn't see it at all. I completely saw it wrong right there. So this is the one problem with woodpecker method, right? Like I remembered that there was like some red herring. I didn't get the right reason why, but at the same time, it's like if you do this puzzle just once and you see that answer just once, it's not going to sink in. And by doing this again and again and again, it will hopefully sink in by my, I don't know, 7th repeat of the cycle. But the point is actually, the reason why knight f3 is a red herring is because of queen d5. So it's not really so much the point that whether you get these right or wrong. It's more about, are you really like picking up on the right motifs? So yeah, I think like doing this woodpecker is very important, and these kind of revelations are very, very useful. But yeah, on that note, guys, okay, we got maybe like 15 puzzles in. So that's pretty decent for these intermediate level exercises, and I am absolutely starving, so I'm gonna go get some food, especially since probably the temperature has dipped a little bit here in France. You messaged for Diana Master, fantastic. Okay. Tricky 313 is obviously not my alt, and yeah, if you want to have a chat with Arif, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys all for tuning in as always. And guys, 3 days to go before C3 Venom gets dropped. I'm so excited to see how it goes. I really hope it's a hit. So, you know, tell everyone about it, advertise all you like. It's really the best piece of work I've ever done in my whole entire life. So I hope it does go well. So on that note, guys, see you tomorrow for some more chess training, and adios.